Hello again, everybody. We are going to start our first unboxing video. We are very fortunate to work with Gunter Wilhelm. They are our knife sponsor for the past 3 years now. David and his team is absolutely amazing. They make quality products that are German steel, but they're easily found in the United States. They are based out of New Jersey. David is very visible on the barbecue circuit, World Food, as well as Steak Association. David also has the honor of working with several chefs from the White House. The prior administration worked exclusively with him, and he recently just had classes inside his shop in New Jersey to show some of those expertise using his knives and some of his other cookware. So today we're going to go through his knives, his cookware, and some of the gifts you can kind of get with these. Those just past Christmas, think about Father's Day, Mother's Day. You can think about graduation gifts. Maybe you have some college students who need some extra support with some things when they start their home. These are cookware that is going to last a lifetime. You're never going to have to replace it. We have been using our 12-inch skillet for approximately a year now. I would say it easily has over 1,000 cooks on it. Sometimes I use it 2, 3, 4 times a day. It is like day one. Very simple to use, hand casted, and it's steel. So it has a black enamel that is not dishwasher safe, but wipes out very simply with a warm cloth. I've never had anything stick to it. And I've cooked eggs, I've cooked casseroles, I've cooked pizza, I've cooked everything in it. So it's never, ever, ever been a problem. So I actually, since I'm talking about the pans, I will talk more about what he sent us today. So first, I'm going to go over some of the lids. These lids are glass with tops that are pretty solid. Like, I've had some handles in the past that go with lids and they kind of get flimsy and they go around and they don't really hold up over time. This is glass. It's a Pyrex glass material. It's stable. It's also oven safe. This particular one goes right on top of a frying pan. The frying pan, as you can see, is very durable. It's very thick around the edges and easy to wipe out with a simple cook. So this is their frying pan. I'm going to show you the back side and why it allows for such even cooking. It's a steel bottom with German plated steel with some additional graving that allows for even. So this goes on gas, electric, induction. It can go on open flame outside. You know, the thing is very durable. The handles as well, you can see they're seamless. They have no additional knobs or screws. They're welded on solidly. And because of this, we want to ensure the integrity. We focus on making sure that they are hand washed. So this is just one example of a frying pan. Excuse me as I step away. They also have this magnificent grill pan. These grill pans are meant for anything from shrimp, fish, poultry, beef. They have high heat. They can go inside the oven. They can go on top of the stovetop. They truly are meant for any cook that you can throw at them. We've done burgers before. We've done steaks. I've even done some quick plank salmon on top of them. Same thing on the bottom. The steel is seamless. The pans will show you how to, take care of them. This one specifically talks about what the grill pan could use, what searing temperatures it goes to. We have another lid, exactly the same, the Pyrex lids. We also have smaller frying pans. These are great for eggs. Maybe you just want to be cooking yourself on Monday nights. I'm typically alone in the house. I don't need to be using a big meal. Again, on the bottom gives care instructions before you take that off before use, obviously. I can show you the back of the handle. Look right here. Seams. There is a screw deep inside, but this has never moved on me. Like I said, I have a 12-inch skillet. I move that around quite a bit with no issues, and I've never had a problem with disconnection. So here's a secondary frying pan. I'm actually going to see why we're unboxing this. These are brand new out of the package. I've used the 12-inch frying pan before. These are no different. These are just smaller sizes. This handle allows for easy grass, also in and out of the stove. 400 degrees is where I like to use it on the back. I'm going to tell you right now that they suggest wiping it out with a simple paper towel. I usually use a little bit of water, then the paper towel to wipe it out. This is never going to scratch. This is not going to have any issues. You are going to be able to cook whatever you wish and whatever you want multiple times a day. This is why this cookware was so good with the White House. Think about the meals they make for state dinners and everything else. They need a pan that is durable, quick, and can hold up. They never have any problems with these pans, and they've ordered multiples because of that. They don't just sell cooking pans, frying pans. They have great stock pots. This one's a little bit harder to see, but that's a stock pot. High lid stock pot. You're going to hold multiple quarts in here. Again, that same Pyrex lid. This lid, again, very simple soap and water wash, cleans up quickly. As most people know, lids don't typically become too dirty. They're just a quick clean. This handle is that secondary handle that they offer. So they have multiple handles. Gunter Wilhelm's really good at offering options when you like to cook. These cooking things can range from a professional pro cut to a more of a basic beginner handle. And lastly, the Dutch oven. This stuff here isn't going to be hard to see because it's so big and my camera setup's not that great. We're learning a 2-camera method. You can kind of see the handles again. These are 2 double hands. What I like about this is sometimes you get a Dutch oven in it. It's hard to move. These handles allow it to be moved. It actually lightens the load quite a bit. I have a ceramic Dutch oven that I can't stand moving. It is so heavy, so hard to dump, especially when we do some of those backyard events and you need to do fry oil. I'm very leery about moving that. This is so stable. It doesn't shake. The high heat consistency is there for you on the bottom. As I said before, Gunter Wilhelm offers knives. And that's primarily what they're known for. And I wanted to show their cookware first is because it's actually the thing I love the most about it. I like my knives, but I always use the cookware. I've actually stopped buying any cookware in a general department store. There's no need to. I don't have anything falling apart. I don't have anything chipping. I don't have stainless steel that is stained. But their knives are just as important. And the reason why is because of the way they're crafted. They also offer multiple ways to keep them sharp and keep them ready for use. This is a ceramic steel, and this is a metal steel. You would start with this metal steel, and you would run your knife at a 45-degree angle and sharpen it. Sometimes with repetitive use, or maybe you're going to carve up something bigger, you may want a secondary sharpen. You would always start with your metal, then you would go here. So this is you go to your ceramic steel. There are multiple knife sharpeners on the market. In another video, we're going to show you the different types that they offer, including Gunter Wilhelm and other brands. This is not for everyone. This takes a good deal of practice and skill to use these items. As I transition, we're going to wait a second. We're going to go into their knives. I want to take a look at this guard. We move with knives very quickly in the camper when we're cooking. We were using some plastic guards that were kind of flimsy, hard to clean, hard to make sure that they stayed clean and dry because often we're on the fly and they're hard to clean a knife. This blade protector comes in multiple sizes. I can show you a couple different types. There's one for the paring knife, one for a steak knife. This one even great is for your ability to use some of a bigger handled knife, or maybe you have a smaller chef's knife. They're all made the same. They slide out of the protector. They give you a secondary guard in the bottom to allow it to stay, and you can pick it up without hitting it. So for me, the other guards were flat, and they didn't really help me pick up a knife and slide it out. They also allow you to hold it and slide it in and out. So all of these handles are what are called your Premier Pro Cut handles. These handles are more of a sleek design. They don't really have a rubber feel to them like many other knives on the market. They are a solid moving knife. They also allow for a lighter handle to move faster, I feel. Personally, there are some times I want that plastic handle that they offer. Here are some of your paring knives. Again, this is your Premier Pro Cut handle. I'm going to show that a little bit closer. Here is a serrated steak knife. This one is one of my favorites. I use it for steak. I also use it for trimming some of the edges of the fat, though I probably should use a paring knife. Sometimes it's an issue of getting through some knotted fat that I like to use. The serrated steak knives have been a great help. You see how easy it is to slide back in? Boning knife. These boning knives stay sharp so long. We can do our pork and then our ribs without a problem. On top of that, we can then tackle brisket without resharpening. These knives hold up. You obviously sanitize in between, but these knives hold up without a problem, and repeated sharpening is not necessary during a KCBS cook or anything like that. The other thing Gunter Wilhelm is known for is they really do some personalization. This one actually has our team name on it. I don't know if you can see that too well. Maybe I can lift it up a little bit. These are the perfect gifts. I actually am getting a few for Father's Day. We can look at them for different gift ideas. I also want to do graduates. I have a graduate who's going to cooking school. This particular one is also a chef's knife, and you can see I'm having a hard time opening it. The reason why is because I don't have a flat. I don't have a flat, and I would recommend using these flat or else you're going to hurt yourself. Again, this is probably easier to see down here. I have two different cameras set up today, which is very new to me. I really wasn't sure how I would like it. And if you saw how this was set up, you would laugh. I have it connected to my sink, and I'm using my laptop as a video. It's really kind of amusing. They also offer more of a rugged knife guard, and this is for your slicer. We use this for brisket 100%. It's going to get right across a brisket. It's going to get across a ham, a turkey, and it glides like butter. This is right out of the box. I mean, would you rinse it off? Of course. I would rinse it before you use it just in case there's any store residue, but this is seamless. The rounded edge on the top allows you to get a perfect slice. They do have a pointed edge if you prefer that more for like a ham, or some people like that better. This is my just professional choice that I prefer a rounded edge on the top. This rugged knife guard is also great for travel. I'm going to be traveling coming up. I'm going to want to bring my knives with me, and I prefer the rugged one more so than the plastic, just because it doesn't shift around as much in the knife bag. Scissors. I can't say enough about scissors. These are the scissors they offer, but I also want to show you why scissors are so important. A lot of people have these in their kitchen. Not a good option. Or that they have a simple shear that came with a block of boxes and knives that that you got from Target or JCPenney or Walmart. These are multi-tools. You have your openers right here. You have an ability to cut additional bones, whether it be your chicken right here. You have a scalloped edge in here, and then you have a flat edge in here. This knife is going to cut everything, and is very, very sharp. It's also easy to sharpen. You can run it right through the steel. Sometimes they separate, and this one does. So you can see the difference in the knife, and you can see the construction of how the knife is going to hold up. You can see the serrated edge over here to assist you. They go together very seamlessly. There's a hole. You slide it back together, and then you twist. The last part I wanted to show you is their cutting boards. And I've been on top of this cutting board all day right here. This is your standard bamboo cutting board. It is, able to be cleaned, able to be used, not dishwasher safe. And like any of these, they're a higher quality. You're not going to just throw them in the dishwasher. This wood is going to be able to give you a nice glide. It's also great for presentation. Let's just say you're going to have a party. This particular cutting board is going to give you something very pretty to put some cheese on, maybe some fruit, or maybe you're looking for a gift. Wouldn't something like this, an oval cutting board, go great for like a wine and cheese party? Maybe you have someone who enjoys doing small get-togethers in the yard. This tiny cutting board allows for more of that. You can display some additional things on it. This I would use more for display than this. This is going to be your everyday cutting board you're going to want to use. As we continue, Gunter Wilhelm also offers an easy, accessible team. If I need David, he's right there. He's all over social media boards. I just dropped something. Him and his team are everywhere. They truly are at the contest. They're walking face to face. When I was at Mohegan, I was able to see them. I was actually able to network with other teams that are Gunter Wilhelm teams. And the reason why we stay with them is because they have a presence. They are known and they are honest and they truly guide you to what you're going to need. Today I want to thank you for following this video. I know it's a little shorter than the rest, but enjoy.